What's going on, everybody? It's your boy C-Zar, and we are talking about OnyxCoin today, XCN USD. Hit that like button, subscribe if you want to see more content like this, and let's get into it, my friends. Here we are. It is the 18th of July, and we're sitting at about 1.9 cents, just below there. 21 hours, 17 minutes left in the day, up 3.6% on the day already. Call me superstitious, but when you move up like this in the beginning of the day, makes me think we're going to go down a little bit lower. Nothing too crazy. Not way down, man. No, hell no. We got a lot of growth to go. Absolutely, we do. But we could go down a little bit from here. We absolutely could. You know, looking at the 1 hour time frame, looking at this here, looking at the RSI. If I say looking at one more time, you got to drink, okay? If we take a look at the 1 hour time frame, we do have lower highs here, lower lows. I would believe that we get into the oversold zone, something like that. Perhaps form bullish divergence going into the weekend. Perhaps Saturday or Sunday, we will see that happen, you know, and continue to drop down today and into those days. Sunday could be a day where we begin to pump, where we begin to recover a little bit. Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, I'm assuming next week will be the week that we really do start to pump. But we could pump over the weekend a little bit. You never know. Sometimes that does happen. If we're looking at this on the 4 hour time frame here, the RSI also... It's not that it looks bearish. I mean, overall, it looks very bullish, actually, but we've broken out of this uptrend. I can't draw a straight line to save my life. Come on now. Higher lows right there, right? You broke out of this. Now you have lower lows and lower highs. Overall, you're very bullish. Getting overbought but not getting oversold. You're very bullish. But you could go down a little bit. I wouldn't be too shocked if you did. If we got into that oversold zone, something like that, or even if we at least got down to the 40, something that would be a little bit lower from here. Where we found support before, something like that makes sense to me at least. So that's my expectation. With that kind of maneuver, with that kind of endeavor, I would anticipate that we see prices around 1.78, 1.72, 1.7 cents itself, something in that area there. A lot of these candles have wicks to the upside, right? And we got 1 hour, 15 minutes left in this candle. I'm not swayed by it, right? I will say this, though. We had a lot of volume on that 4 hour candle. We didn't go anywhere, so then we just ate it right back up. That's kind of encouraging, right? Bitcoin moving down, if it does move down, I am expecting it to move down over the coming days. I mean, maybe over like today and then tomorrow and maybe Sunday, but I would think at least today and tomorrow it moves down. We're going to have red days. It's not going to move down too much. And when Bitcoin consolidates and it moves down, after Bitcoin moves up a lot, let me rephrase this. I'm going off on the wrong beginning here. When Bitcoin moves up, and altcoins don't move up, what normally happens after that is that Bitcoin will consolidate, and then altcoins move up. But what is consolidate? What does that mean? That means that Bitcoin will go down, but just a little bit. It pumps up a lot, and then it goes down. It does its little chop thing. That's oftentimes actually when we see altcoins run, if we're in the middle of alt season. So if you're with me and thinking that Bitcoin goes down over the coming days, over the weekend, it takes a pause. That actually could be a moment where altcoins, XCN, you know, take a nice run for themselves, and they can run over the weekends. Do they? Do they not? That remains to be seen, I suppose. And I would genuinely think if Bitcoin moves down, that OnyxCoin and other coins would move down with it. But we've seen it before where Bitcoin will have these crazy, wicked dumps to the downside and then recover the next day, and altcoins don't dump as much. They might dump with it, but they don't dump as much. So just throwing that out there that maybe we do move up over the weekend. But looking at the 4 hour time frame, looking at the 1 hour time frame on the RSI, I would think we move lower. Yeah, we're just at a point here where we're finding resistance. I do think we move lower, and I really do like that 1.73 cent, 1.74 cent area, something in there. We'll see. We'll see if we do. MACD is encouraging to the downside. Stochastics are weird, and the RSI I would also say is encouraging to the downside. Daily time frame here, super bullish, very bullish. Why not go a little bit lower and bounce off the 60? That's a very bullish look in itself. We love getting overbought, bouncing off the 60. Do that forever, and we will be rich in like a week. You know what I mean? Like it's a very bullish circumstance to be in. We'll see if it happens, though. It looks to me like we're flagging out right now, right? You've got this nice move up. It looks like we're flagging out. It's like the beginning of a flag right here. Right, here's your flag pole. There's the flag. I just don't think that we move down too much lower, guys. A little bit, but nothing too crazy. It might look scary. It might even be intimidating, but I don't think that it's going to be terrible, right? You look at the daily MACD, we just crossed above the zero, okay? Last time that didn't really promote a lot of growth, but the time before that, there was continued growth for a long time, right? And that last time was kind of a one-off. This is more of a relief rally, right? Stochastics are in the overbought zone, maybe cool off a little bit, bounce off the 50, and continue to go up. We do that when we're showing real strength, whenever we're getting very powerful movements. We get overbought out of it, but we bounce off the 50. You don't normally bounce off the 50 unless you're in a trending move, which I think we are starting a uptrend right now. We're going to be moving up a lot higher. Speaking of flags, this kind of looks like a flag, doesn't it? I don't think it is at this point. I don't think this is a flag, but it's, hey, come here, buddy. Every time I say flag, I don't know why, but I think of, I don't know if anybody's ever watched the TV show Modern Family, and there's this episode where the guy, he's holding a flag for his birthday, and he says, the birthday flag. He's like, oh, I thought you said something else, because he's gay, and he's like talking about his gay husband who's holding the birthday flag. He's like, yeah, look at the birthday flag, and he like got offended. He's like, oh, I thought you said something else. Anytime I say flag, I don't know, that is in the back of my head every time whenever I say we're flagging out here. That little scene. I don't know if you guys watch Modern Family, man, but it's actually good. Like, I don't know who you are out there, but if you've never seen Modern Family, it is actually a really good TV show. I'd never seen it before. My wife got me into it, and I don't like watch it. Like, I watch it if she's watching it, and so I just see random episodes all the time, but it's like, I don't know how the storyline goes. I kind of have an idea, but anyways, we're not talking about that. We're talking about OnyxCoin here, man. I'm sorry I'm wasting time here. Weekly RSI is phenomenal, right? You've got this W pattern in the weekly RSI that's just getting ready to rip, man. Any week, I would bet, if not next week, the following week, sometime this month, you're going to rip, and when you do, we are off to the races, you guys. We haven't been overbought since our last phenomenal move where we did a 20x, 21x in like 2 weeks' time. We're about to get overbought again. W. We got a W here, right? Whenever you had a W here, boom, you moved up. You went right back to where the W started, right over here, right? And then inevitably you went higher than that. We had an M here, right? M pattern. You went down really fast once you broke the nipple here, right? If we look at that there, when you broke that center point, you went down really fast. When we break this point here, you guys, it's on like Donkey Kong, man. It's going to be freaking fantastic. Stochastics look great. MACD looks great. We're just going to chill for a little bit over the next couple of days, I think, and then it'll be a party. Hit the like button, subscribe. Thank you all for being here. I'll see you on the next one, okay? Take care of yourselves. Take care of your friends. Take care of your family. Take care of your pets, but take care of yourselves. Otherwise, you can't take care of any of them. All right. Hit the like button, subscribe. Thank you all. Bye-bye.